Recently requested me to talk about 4-ACO DMT, and I realized that I didn't have any trip reports about it, and it's kind of weird that I don't, since like it's been one of my most favorite psychedelics, but like a specific type of it, I should say. So I've tried both the hydrochloride salt and the FREEBASE version of it, and specifically the FREEBASE version is the one that I want to talk about because that was like the most powerful form of 4-ACO DMT that I've ever encountered. And I'll basically explain what it looked like. So when I first got it, and I got it from like an online vendor, and this one was like overseas somewhere, I think I got like 3 grams of it, so I had like a shit ton of it. And at first it was like a tan powder, and then when it started to oxidize, it became like a goopish, like, I wouldn't even call it liquid, but it looked like a dark brown to black goop, and it actually looked kind of greenish a little bit too. And like it felt like taffy. Like I could like cut off little snippets of it, and then I would take doses of that, and the doses that I would take were like 30 to 50 milligrams of it, and I would just eat it. But actually I realized that I could probably smoke it too, but I didn't at the time. I didn't think about that, so like it probably would have been like DMT. So like if I can find a link for the FREEBASE again, then I would definitely try that. But I just want to get it because it was like extremely powerful. But I'll get into the trip, because when I would take like hydrochloride salt, like it would be kind of like a mushroom trip in terms of intensity, and like it would be less open eye visuals and more closed eye visuals, but the quality of visions would be good. Like I would experience a lot of ancient Egyptian and like Mayan type hieroglyphic closed-eye visuals, and like dimensions and realms that are styled like that. And but with the FREEBASE, when I took that at like 30 to 50 milligrams, I would always go completely out of body and enter this like strange kind of alien realm. I can't really describe exactly what it was, but it was like, it was more playful and cartoonish like, but not like cartoonish as in lack of detail, but just how they present themselves. Like I felt like I was in an amusement park, and like I would just take it and go to bed, and then I would like go into this amusement park, and it felt like a new reality. And like I don't remember going that deep with mushrooms or like other forms of 4-ACO DMT. There was something about the FREEBASE that just made it extremely potent visually and psychologically as well. Like I really want to find a link for that stuff, because you basically only had to take half of it, like compared to like a hydrochloride. I think it's supposed to be more potent somehow, the FREEBASE, but I only had to take like 30 to 50 milligrams. If I took any more than that, then it would be like extremely powerful. And I would also experiment with MAOI combinations with 4-ACO DMT when I had like the hydrochloride salt, and those would make like really potent experiences as well, similar to like MAOI mushrooms. And I might go into more of what those experiences are like, but basically it's like multiple times intensity, and it lasts like maybe not twice as long, but almost that amount. So it's pretty wilder experience, I think. But the doses of Syrian rue of like the MAOI that I would take would be like 4 grams of the seed, so it was like a large dose. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about what I experienced, then just, you know, give me a comment and I'll let you know. Like, obviously, like, I'm going to say, like, it's very similar to mushrooms, but the FREEBASE was just otherworldly intense, so.